Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
What's up, what's up, what's up? We are back on another Thursday night for Sitting Ringside, episode number 248. As always, I am Robert Villa, and with me, Rudy Lara and Mark Abu Miller. What's cracking, y'all?
What up?
Not much, man. It's raining, so if I disconnect, that's why.
Yeah, same
Some
here.
pretty big storms.
It's it comes and goes here today, so it's weird. I know San Antonio got a huge ass flood in parts of Houston.
Really? Yeah. Haven't heard, man. I haven't heard. I haven't been paying attention. I'm kind of disconnected from everything. It's a good feeling, bro. It's a good feeling. Oh.
Well, as always, quick shout out to HKA USA. Go to hkusa.com. Show your support to them as they show support to us and to fighters. Can't go wrong by supporting them. I mean, just all around great people there. Also, a quick shout out to Four Corners Mafia. Four Corners Mafia. They are a car club that we are affiliated with. And check it out, man. Got an awesome shirt from them.
Four Corners it looks Mafia. Like a New Mexico sign.
Of course, because we're based in New Mexico, bro. I was at a car show this past weekend, and I also covered a bare knuckle fighting championship. And it was some good fights, man. Not a huge turnout, but it was still good. Let's see here. Also, a quick shout out to UFC Fight Club, Press Sports, Millions.co, and of course, mine and Rudy Lara's favorite peeps, Elite Sports. Go get their gear. They have some awesome merch. And also for their sister website and company, Born Tough. Awesome people there at this Born Tough and Elite. Click that QR code, man. It'll get you some good shit. Also, for the fellas, if you want to get some comfortable underwear, go to johntyler.com. Use our discount code FIGHTBOOK for 20% off every single purchase. We got some awesome colors, and I believe he's coming out some new styles, so can't wait for that, man. Also, our friends over there at Fogtown Fuel, go to fogtownfuel.com and use our discount code so you can get a nice little discount, FBMMA. And if you don't know what you want, as well we say, use a starter pack, man. Get the starter pack. It's
drink them all at the same time, dude.
Snort it if you want. Snort it all at the same time. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Well, I don't know about that.
Also, our friends over there at Foco Bobbleheads. Go check them out. They got some awesome bobbleheads, man. You can't go wrong with them. Always showing support to us. And of course, Hayabusa, man. They got some badass boxing gloves, bro. They are hooking it up. Also to RDX, and I believe that's it for mine.
Man,
got some peeps, bro.
Yeah, bro. Not too much to say. Alex Jones story though. I did get this ultramethylene blue today, and I took some, and boy, did it make me feel weird, bro. But I've been sick. I've been sick with the flu and like strep throat and working all week and busting ass. So I've been feeling kind of down, and it was weird. I just felt weird, bro. It made me feel a little nauseous at first. But yeah, I don't feel tired anymore. So that's good. I want to try it like when,
that's good.
when I'm like 100%. But for now, I feel pretty good, man. My mind's racing like 100 miles an hour, though. Trying to focus on all sorts of different things at once. It's kind of ridiculous. But the Alex Jones store, they have a sale on these. Buy two, get one free. Let me see if I can find that QR code. Scan the QR code. I'll follow up next week and tell you a little bit more about taking this and my journey on it. Also, another one of our best sponsors, Alp nicotine pouches. If you want the best nicotine pouches on the market, go with Alp nicotine pouches. If you don't know what to get the combo pack. We've had a lot of people buying these. We thank you for your support.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it, bro. Let's move on.
Hell yeah. Quick shout out to the promotions that we work with very closely: Brave Combat Federation, XFN, PFL, Fight World MMA, BKB, and a whole shit ton of more. Let's go ahead and go through the events that are happening this weekend.
What's happening this weekend, bro?
I don't know. In the MMA kickboxing category, tonight, right now, we have the PFL PFL World Tournament 5 semifinal that's happening right now. Then tomorrow morning, we have Friday Fights 112. That's going to be streaming live at Fight Book MMA. Also, UAE Warrior 60 and LFA 210. On Saturday, streaming live on Fight Book MMA, Shamrock FC 364. Then we got Ryzen Landmark 11, KSW 107, Octagon 72, and of course, UFC Atlanta. In the boxing, there's not really that much happening in boxing this weekend. But in the bare knuckle, we have BKFC Fight Night Mohegan Sun 2025. Parker Porter versus Dylan Kleckler. Fight Book MMA is going to be there.
Parker Porter.
Parker Porter. Parker Porter.
Peter Parker.
Yep. Fight Book MMA is going to be there covering that event. So
Parker.
We're going to have the live results, man.
Parker Porker.
Live on DAZN, we have a title fight. Richardson Hitchens versus George Cambosos Jr.
There you go.
That's like a Mexican, bro.
Well, you sounded Mexican. You said Cambosos.
Cambosos Jr. This is the 12-rounder for the Hitchenson's IBF Junior welterweight title. And those are the events that are happening this weekend, y'all. If you don't watch every single event, talk about it, tweet about it, DM us about it, do anything about it, watching it all at the same time. Guess what, folks?
Not a real fight fan.
Not a real fight fan.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's get into it, man. Let's go off and do our segment. You know what time it is, Rudy?
What time is it? Is that time already?
It's that time already, bro.
Damn.
Outside the Cage News.
There's always something happening outside the cage or inside the cage, or not even anything combat sports related. Rudy, I know you got something there queued up. What do we got, bro?
I don't know, man. You tell me, bro. There's a lot of shit happening in the world right now. A lot.
Yeah, there is. Aliens,
bro.
Well, like illegal aliens rioting and protesting.
Hey, they're not illegal, bro.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lord.
No, but there have been riots in LA and pretty much all over the country the past couple of days in response to, I guess, the ICE raids on on factories and farms. But
Mhm.
good news to all you illegals out there who may be watching the show. I know, Mark, you're one of them. Trump has announced that he's going to be directing ICE to chill out. He didn't realize how bad it was affecting like the service industry and farms. And they don't really have replacement. What they're really aiming to do, and what they've always aimed to do, is get rid of the criminals, like hard criminals, gang members, drug dealers. So that's what they're going to be focusing on, bro. So people need to just chill. Don't, it's okay to protest. Everybody has a right to protest, but don't be burning your own city down, bro, and trashing it, because who has to pay for it? The people that work. And it sucks for people that are trying to get to work and shit, and you're blocking the streets. Come on, bro. Just hold a sign, maybe sell some naranjas on the side of the road too while you're at it. That's what I'd be doing. I'm surprised, bro, that those riots, I haven't seen like one taco truck, somebody trying to hustle out there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I would be out there with a freaking paleta cart selling them fucking popsicles out there, selling waters and fucking, I was a horchata, de melon, de tamarindo, de everything, bro. I'd be out there just hustling.
But that is
Y'all
pretty
thirsty?
funny, bro.
Are you guys tired of writing? I got some stuff for you right here, guys.
Think about it, bro. Isn't
you want
that
some
funny?
elote? I got your elote. You want some
Right?
de barbacoa? I got you.
Mexicans are known for selling food on the side of anywhere, but yet you don't see a single Mexican selling food at the riots. That's kind of funny, right?
Yeah, well, they don't want to get in trouble.
So, it seems like the world is on fire right now. Israel is threatening to bomb Iran.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And the U.S. wants no part of it. Trump issued out a statement to bring back the troops and move them out of harm's way because an attack is imminent. Today, the internet was crazy. Well, there was like no internet. There was a bunch of services like Google. There was a bunch of different sites, bro, that were down. I guess it was like a hack. Iran. I don't know, man. A lot of crazy shit supposed to happen this weekend. The markets just took a dump right now, bro. It's insane, dude. Everything is just, it's insanely crappy right now. Oh my God. This is horrible, bro.
Jesus Christ. It is.
It is. You know what else was on fire? A ferry Air India crash kills 241 people aboard the plane, leaving one fucking survivor.
Yeah, dude.
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that shit.
He was sitting on a row 11A. Let me see if I can find it, bro. And he jumped out right before the plane crashed. It's crazy. Let's see. Yeah.
That's nuts.
And he looked like some kind of Bollywood hero, bro. They're gonna make a movie out of this guy. Let's see.
For sure.
For sure.
Those crazy Bollywood movies. Let's see this guy.
They're pretty funny, actually, some of them.
Crash. Vishwash Kumar Ramesh, a 40-year-old British national, was seated in 11A and was able to get up and limp away from the crash on site. Look at this guy. Bro.
Barely had not, like, maybe a little scratch.
Imagine, dude, you just walking away from a plane crash where everyone died but you.
That's some shit.
He was by himself.
There was some lady.
His brother was with him.
Some lady was.
Yeah, his brother was with him on it.
Yeah, there was some lady who barely missed the flight, bro. She was running late, and if she would have made it, she probably would have been dead. That's crazy, right?
It is.
Look at this guy. Future Bollywood superstar. Poor guy, dude. Gonna have to live with that the rest of his life.
Imagine
That's actually a good
split
thing that
second
you know.
of the time that he jumped out of that plane is
I wonder
what
how
saved
high it
his
was.
life. I
That's
mean, but
insane, bro.
I bet you it was like at the point where it was about to touch,
Hmm.
because if he would have, I mean, with the speed and the height, you know, it could have killed him too.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. I mean, everything is going nuts right now.
Ben Askren almost
Yeah,
dying on this.
Ben
Right?
Askren, you know, people were saying that at first that he had a real bad case of what was
Pneumonia.
it that no, not pneumonia. They were saying that that other
Staph.
shit, that staph, yeah. But it's not, you know, and then people started spreading rumors that he had died because his wife came out and said he was in the hospital with severe pneumonia. But she's dispelled the rumor he is alive. Any rumor that he's died is completely false. He's still fighting. So let's pray for Ben Askren and hope that,
Mhm.
you know, he makes it through, man.
Yeah, that guy's a legend of the sport, man.
He is.
It just sucks that a young man like him getting pneumonia to almost possibly dying. It's like,
Hmm.
sucks, man.
Yeah, that's horrible news, bro. There's been a lot of you know, John Jones in the news lately. I keep seeing information that he's been stripped and that he's going to be stripped, and
Hmm.
you know, he doesn't want to fight Aspinall. He actually, you know, Francis Ngannou came out and said that he was interested in coming back to the UFC, and Jones, you know, took the bait and said, yeah, that's definitely a fight he's interested in
Of
doing.
course.
So that'd be a money fight.
Of course,
but
it would
will
be a
John
huge money
Jones
fight.
again? What do you think?
I think
It
he
would
will
be a
fight
good
again,
man.
but I just don't think it'd be this year.
I don't know, man. I think he's getting.
I don't know. He is, but if anything, it'd be at least by the end of the year, maybe. If anything, if not early next year. But I just don't see it until the end of this year, maybe not early next year, but not anytime soon.
What do you think, Roberto?
I don't think anytime this year. I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, it's going to be late this year. But I'm thinking more beginning, if not, you know, mid next year is when he's going to fight. And if he does fight Aspinall, good, but kind of too late. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you all sign that petition to strip him, though?
Yes.
I didn't sign that. He's a goat, bro.
Multiple people signed it. Just different names.
Yeah, well,
no, I'm kidding. No, I didn't sign it.
They're called casuals, bro. What's up next? Let's see.
A runaway pet zebra has been captured in Tennessee.
Well, I didn't.
What?
Yeah.
Runaway zebra.
Airlifted.
Oh, okay. Let's see here.
Oh, shit.
I like pets that have a name. So, runaway pet zebra captured in Tennessee. A runaway pet zebra that was on the loose for more than a week in Tennessee and became an internet sensation in the process was captured Sunday, authorities said. Ed the zebra was captured safely after being located in pasture near a subdivision in the Christiana community in central Tennessee. Rutherford County Sheriff's Office confirmed. The Sheriff's Office said aviation crews captured the zebra. Ed was airlifted and flown by helicopter back to a waiting animal trailer, the Sheriff's Office said in a statement. I wonder how much that cost his owner, bro. You know what I mean? I mean, it is like it's a heartwarming story, but then you think of it like, oh, they had to airlift a zebra with a helicopter back to his owner. Bro, how much do you think how much do they charge you when you get hurt and you have to ride in an ambulance?
I know, right? And I imagine a zebra, your pet zebra.
There's a zebra.
Well,
bag.
just in
Tennessee, the local sheriff's office had an unusual assignment: airlifting a zebra to a
That's
waiting
gotta cost
animal
a
trailer.
lot of money.
Oh yeah,
The
it's a
zebra
good
named
chunk.
Ed had been reported missing by its owners just
Aw,
a day after they
Ed.
acquired him, according to Reuters.
A day
Ed
after
had been on
getting
the
him.
run for a week by the time he was caught.
Poor Ed.
Under Tennessee law, citizens can legally own
Erectile
zebras, giraffes,
dysfunction.
and ostriches.
You can own one of those in
Lions,
Tennessee.
jaguars, and
That's
tigers,
awesome.
however, are illegal.
I sent the link, Rudy, in the chat.
That is a heartwarming story, but again,
Mm-hmm.
how much did it cost the owner?
Couple thousand, probably, if not more. Oh, probably
Couple
more than a few
thousand?
thousand. Probably at least
Probably
10,000.
Yeah, I'm thinking minimum
Like
10
10,
G's,
15.
bro.
10, 15,000 maybe. Fuck.
Probably.
Maybe even 20, depending on who knows.
What? I don't even. This headline just doesn't even make sense. But whatever. Seriously, deep sleeper not woken up by ship crashing in his garden. Johan Hellberg had been sound asleep when a 135-meter long container ship ran aground on Thursday in his Trondheimsfjord off Bienset in Trondheim. I don't even know where that is, bro. A cargo ship has crashed from a man's front garden in Norway, missing his home, where he was sleeping by just a few meters. Johan Hellberg had been sound asleep when a 135-meter long container ship ran aground Thursday morning in the Trondheimsfjord off Bienset in Trondheim. No injuries or oil spills have been reported, and authorities plan to remove the ship at high tide. Isn't that where this Yuri Prochaska's from?
I
That was
think so.
probably his house, dude.
That's probably it.
Dude, look at that.
Could you imagine, bro? You wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, there's a boat in my yard.
Right?
Like,
Well, I'll
coming
be
out
damned.
fucking sit down making breakfast and there's a fucking ship in
This
your
is
backyard.
just like this is not a very good story. Like the ending was kind of dumb. Like, look at this. The doorbell rang at the time when I don't really like opening the door. Mr. Hellberg said. He went on. I like to go back to sleep, but the very insistent ring. So I finally went to enter it. And there's a guy I know very well standing there looking at me in amazement and say, "Have you not seen the ship?" But I had it. So I went to the window.
It's funnier when you read it, though.
I don't really like that story, bro. I don't like that story.
Oh, you suck at.
Let's see. Here we go. So we talked about it last week. BJ Penn has been ordered to vacate the home he shares with his mother. A restraining order was extended by the judge. Apparently, he's lost all his marbles.
Oh no.
And it seems like Matt Hughes has his shit together compared to this guy. Oh, that was a horrible joke, bro. Bad taste.
That was.
That's it.
So you okay?
So what else, bro? Did I kill it with that joke? I killed it with that joke, huh?
You killed it with that joke.
So yeah, what? Oh shit, bro! Israel attacks Iran, so they did it.
Shut up! Put it up. Breaking news.
No way, bro. Israel strikes Iran.
Oh,
Holy shit, bro.
Is it showing?
Yeah. Israel has launched a preemptive strike on Iran. Massive explosions are being reported in Tehran. Israel has declared a state of emergency. Jesus Christ, bro.
That's fucked.
Damn. I don't even know what to say, bro.
I don't either.
What can you say, really?
I mean, I'm sure we know a handful of Iranians, and it just sucks.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, the people.
Yeah, it sucks what's happening over there.
Governments screw everything up, bro. They're
Mhm.
willing to get their people killed for their bullshit. Yeah, man. I wish people would just leave everyone alone. You know,
Deal with your own shit. Don't worry about other people's shit.
Unfortunately, you can't. Dude. I don't know, man.
Oh shit.
That's fake.
No, that's fake.
Great, bro. Great. This is great news, man. Horrible. Oh my goodness, dude. Like I said, it seems like the world is on fire.
Mhm.
Fucking insanity right now.
But
Absolutely
so
insane.
Trump wanted to move the troops out of there. Well, it's kind of a little too late because the troops are
No,
still there.
he moved them out, bro. He moved them back.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
He was on the verge of doing it.
No, man. He knew ahead of time that this was going to happen.
Mm.
And he was trying to talk them out of doing it. And because Iran was supposed to come to the table on Sunday to continue talks, but Israel apparently doesn't want to wait.
Mm.
Yeah, crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit. And we still got the war in Russia and Ukraine, which is, ramped up. It's insane, bro, how many millions of men and women have died in that war.
It is.
And it's just everywhere, bro. It's everywhere, man. Insanity ensuing everywhere, dude. Like I said, there's riots in the streets, there's war everywhere, there's bombs being dropped right now. But we're still here talking about MMA and shit outside the cage. I think we need to change things up, and let's talk about UFC 316. A recap. That was last week's card, right? Dvalishvili versus O'Malley 2.
Mhm.
It was off the chain, bro.
It was.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna rate it a 9. I wouldn't say a 10. Definitely a 9. Solid event. I enjoyed it from start to finish. It was a great card, bro. I mean, started off with a banger: Markel Medeiros versus Mark Choinsky. Mark
That was a great fight.
notice. Yeah, Markel. I mean, Choinsky, he held on, didn't get knocked out.
He did better than I thought he was going to do. That's for damn sure. I didn't think Choinsky was going to. I was like, damn.
Markel, man, he's got some footwork. He's got some hands. Like to see what he can do against a high-level grappler. Because Choinsky's kind of mid, and he managed to take his back a couple times. So imagine somebody with some mad skills going up against this dude. We'll see what happens, man. I think the UFC is going to build him up before they, have him do something like that. Quillen Salkild, Yanal Ashmoods. This was a good fight too. Quillen Salkild went out there, unanimous decision, called that one. Jekka Sargi got knocked the fuck out. It was ugly, bro, by Ju Sang Yu. Performance of the night. Oh my
goodness.
Ju Sang Yu is a real deal, bro. I mean, this dude looks like I don't know, bro. He looks like a stone cold killer, man. And he laid this dude out flat, bro. Flat.
Flat. Like it was it was nice.
Let me see if I can find that.
Fun fact, that guy is a direct descendant of Genghis Khan.
I want to find the video. Let's see.
He definitely started the Korean definitely started what Korean Zombie. He's definitely gonna finish what Korean Zombie started. He's gonna get that belt. He's definitely gonna get that belt.
This is the Korean Zombie Part 2.0, right?
I'll show you.
Right?
I'll show you the photos at least. Look, he got clipped, bang right there, and just face first, bro. It was
and he still landed a shot, right?
Yeah, he landed one more shot.
He landed a hard shot, bro. Put him out cold. First round finish. It was awesome, dude. Ariana De Silva, Wang Kong. This was a good fight, dude. Ariana De Silva came in 6 pounds overweight.
I think it was 7 in total in the end.
7, 6, 7 doesn't matter, bro.
It doesn't matter. It's still
that's her
pathetic.
Her third loss in a row. I think
she's gone.
Gonna cut her. Wang Kong wins by unanimous decision. Called that one as well. Chaos Williams, Andreas Gustafsson. Bro, this guy is a motherfucker, dude. Chaos Williams, he just got he got mauled, bro. It was a mauling from start to finish. It was a great fight. Called that one. He was an underdog in this fight. Called that. That was my dog lock of that night for the night. Sergey Spivak, Waldo Cortez Acosta. I had called for
Let's go,
Spivak to win
Waldo.
this, but Waldo pulled it off. Unanimous decision.
Let's go,
win.
Waldo.
It was a good fight, man. Azamat Murzakanov, Brenson Ribeiro. Oh, man. Murzakanov, dude, this guy is just something else, bro. This guy's a phenom, man.
Yeah.
He's amazing, bro. A big guy like that can move as fast as he does, and he's a finisher. I can't wait to see what's next for this dude. First round KO. I'm surprised he didn't get any kind of bonus for that. Joshua Van, third round, finish of Bruno Silva. Massive favorite, and there was a reason for that. I thought it was going to go to decision, but he ended up finishing the fight. It was a good way to end the prelims. Vicente Luke, Kevin Holland. Wow, hats off to Kevin Holland. I had this one wrong. Performance of the night, second round submission. I thought Vicente Luque was going to go out there and put him out, bro. And I mean, Kevin Holland came to fight. It looks like he's improved a lot in his game, and he was just jawing at him the whole time, bro. It was entertaining to watch. Hats off to Kevin Holland with that win, bro. That was badass, man. Mario Bautista, Patchy mix. I called this one. Dude. I didn't call this one. I was going for Patchy. I don't know what happened, bro. He shit the bed. Mario Bautista came out there and just destroyed him for 3 rounds.
Debut jitters, maybe.
Bro, he made him look like a low level
levels to this
low level Bellator fighter, bro, like a jobber,
It wasn't good. That's for sure.
It was embarrassing, bro. It was embarrassing. But Mario Bautista, man, after that win against Jose Aldo, people were giving him shit for just holding on the whole time. He wanted to show up that he had hands, and boy, did he show up, bro. He showed up and showed out.
Yeah, he did.
Mix, just embarrassed, bro. I don't know. I don't even want to watch Patchy Mix fight again in the UFC. If that's where he's gonna fight. It was trash, bro. Trash, absolute trash. Kelvin Fatsalem versus Joe Piper. Fatsalem came out there and, he actually put on a performance, man. Joe Piper couldn't put him away. I thought he was going to put him away.
He almost did, bro. He did get a knockdown on him.
Fatsalem, dude, he's got a meathead, bro. But Joe Piper, unanimous decision. I don't know, something about the guy I just don't like, bro. Juliana Pena, Kayla Harrison. Was there any doubt? Second round submission win. Performance of the night. And new women's bantamweight queen. And on top of that, she called out the ex-champ Amanda Nunes, and she squared off with her in the middle of the ring. And it looks like that's gonna be the next fight, bro. I'm excited.
Nunes was coming back regardless, anyways. She was coming back regardless, whoever won.
Yeah. And then we get to the main event: Merab Dvalishvili versus Sean O'Malley, bantamweight. Performance of the night goes to Merab. I thought it was going to be another, wet blanket. I'm glad it wasn't. It was submission. Man, Sean O'Malley stood no chance, bro. And when it was over, I was like, man, I was thinking to myself, you quit weed for that?
You quit weed and drinking for that.
You quit weed and drinking for that, bro. You should have you did better with the weed and the drinking and the crazy hair. But he seemed dialed in, man. I thought Sean O'Malley was going to win this fight. But man, Merab, this dude he's amazing, bro. I don't know what's next for this dude. But it was a great card overall. I gave it a solid 9. It was eventful. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Yep.
Definitely.
Solid 9, man. Hats off to Kayla, though, man. I mean, everybody knew that she was going to win, regardless of how or what round, whatever. She's just a force to be reckoned with, and Juliana didn't have the answer. You know, all that shit talk that she was doing in the
Yeah,
press conference,
she did a
all
lot
the
of shit
face
talk.
offs, you know.
The
There's a
steroid
picture of
talk.
Kayla, there's a picture of
And
Kayla
she
in
passed 4
sauna.
tests before this fight, by the way,
Yep,
folks. So y'all
she
can
did.
fucking shove it straight up.
And yeah, man, Kayla went in there and said, okay, it's time for me to shine. And you know what? If Amanda Nunes does come back, that's going to be a banger fight.
Mm-hmm. Huge. But where are they going to have it is a question. In Brazil, possibly? Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
Jeez.
What, Rudy? More of the war?
Yeah, bro. Like the Islamic Republic of Iran, they're putting out tweets saying, "In the name of Allah, the breaker of
Oh,
tyrants,
jeez.
you were the ones who started this." Like, bro. Remember 8 months ago? Let's not forget. 8 months ago, they shot like literally hundreds of rockets at Israel. And it was crazy to see because Iron Dome was just blasting them out of the sky. I think maybe two rockets landed on Israel ground, and no one died, which is wild, bro. Out of the hundreds, possibly thousands of missiles that they got that launched
Right?
at them. So I don't know what Iran's gonna do, man. This is it's just getting
And,
out of control, man.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, Iran doesn't really have that military power like Iraq does.
Mm-mm.
No, I mean if they
You know,
if they do anything to U.S. troops, if they hurt any U.S. troops, I mean they're gonna be leveled, bro. They're gonna be absolutely
course.
leveled. The
Of
U.S. is
course.
gonna go in there full force and just bully them, and I don't want to see it happen, dude. That's what I thought we were getting when we voted for Donald Trump, is like we're not going to get into wars, and now he's trying his best, but it looks like our allies are trying to drag us into wars. If it's not this one, it's Ukraine, or wars at home. It's freaking ridiculous, bro. I'm telling you, the world has gone insane. I think what we should do is just shut the internet off and take away everybody's phones. How about that?
Nah,
How about
I can't
that?
work.
Uh,
I need my phone. I gotta work, man.
Till the field, son.
I'm just moving to Canada.
Canada's gonna be like, we're full.
No. You're more than welcome,
No.
eh?
They need
I'm
gardeners, bro.
serious. We're
Oh my God, Rudy, really? I can't believe you
Asshole.
just said that.
You're
Oh
more
my
Mexican than I
God.
am.
They need landscapers everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, you are.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting fucking canceled on Facebook. I guarantee you tonight. I'm getting fucking banned.
He's gonna be what the fuck?
Right?
No, I told my wife, if shit hits the fan here, we're getting all the essentials. We're getting our dogs, and we're moving, and we're going to Canada. We're gonna jump the border and go to Canada.
There you go.
Passport or not, we're crossing the border, just like my ancestors did when. Well, no, because my ancestors were already here before then.
There you go. Well, you're more than welcome. So come on up, eh?
I'm going.
Yay.
The poutine's waiting.
I'm gonna text you, Mark, and be like, "Yo, I need a place to stay for at least a week. Let me get my shit together, and I'll give me a house or whatever, apartment, something."
Of course.
Okay.
So let's talk about the next UFC event.
Mm-hmm.
UFC Atlanta,
You know what, man?
Usman versus Buckley. I like this poster,
This poster is dope, bro.
That's why I didn't
I
change
Not too
liked
bad.
it.
I didn't change too much of it. I was like, I wanted to go minimalist, and just added the text, bro. It's a dope poster.
Mhm.
It's just high res, shows the fighters.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of poster that I like,
Fancy.
bro. It pops. It's nothing crazy, no crazy colors. It speaks to me. I like it. I dig it, bro. I like this poster a lot. I'm giving it a 10.
Yep. What did you say that it reminded you of in the chat?
I don't know. It's got like Rocky vibes to it, you know.
There you go.
Hmm.
There you go. Yeah, man. I like
But
it.
I dig this. I dig this poster, man, and I'm digging the way this card looks. You know, we can break it down.
Yeah.
Let me just tap in real quick.
Just tap that ass real quick, bro.
Tap it.
Tap it.
Dude, man, there's a bunch of events. So yeah, let's go with starting off the night. Vanessa Demopoulos versus Jamie Lynn Horth. Prelims, flyweight 125-pound pro MMA fight. Vanessa Demopoulos, little monster, Jamie Lynn Horth. Let me check the odds on this fight. Who you got
Jamie
on
Lynn
this one,
Horth,
guys?
bro. She is going to come in, but I'm not going to say that she's going to put her away, but she's going to win by points, damage, unanimous decision for Horth. Demopoulos looked like garbage in her last two fights.
She did. She has looked like shit lately.
She
So
got submitted by Jacqueline Amarim, and then she got beat by Talita Alencar. I
mhm.
mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, man. The
You
odds right now.
You got beat by a 5-1 fighter, and you're an 11-7. You have all the experience in it, yet you still lose against her. Not talking shit and bad about Talita because she's a good fighter.
Yep.
But
So the odds right now that we have Jamie Lynn Horth Wessels sitting at a minus 575 favorite, Vanessa Demopoulos plus 400, huge underdog. I'm definitely going with a favorite here. I don't really see a
Yeah.
path to victory for Demopoulos. It's 2 losses in a row. This is going to be
Mhm.
3.
Yeah.
I just
the
think
Thanks,
Canadian's
Rex.
Jamie
gonna
Lee,
come in, bro.
she's massive. Like as
Mhm.
far as her size, she's 5'7".
Yeah.
Demopoulos is 5'2". She's got a huge reach
Oh.
advantage. And yeah, man, I just don't see this going well for Demopoulos. It's going to be
Oh,
3
this ain't
in a
gonna be
row
pretty.
on Saturday night.
3 in a row,
Yep.
and she's gonna get the
Here
pink
come the
slip,
pink
bro.
slips. Yeah.
Next up, we got Phil Rowe versus Ange Lusa. It's a welterweight 175-pound pro MMA 3-round fight. Phil Rowe, we haven't seen him in a while. It's been over a year.
It's
Last
been a
fight against
while.
Jake Matthews. Before that, Neil Magny. 2 losses in a row. Might be his third. Going against the last ninja, Ange Lusa. Let me see the odds on this fight. The Phil Rowe is plus 112. Ange Lusa is a minus 133 underdog. I don't know, man. I've always liked Phil Rowe. You know, he lost to Jake Matthews, unanimous decision. Neil Magny decision. Ange
Yeah.
Lusa, I don't know, bro. I've never really been high on this guy. I'm gonna go with Phil Rowe, dude. This is kind of a pick'ems fight. I'm not confident on this one, but I'm gonna go with Phil Rowe. Maybe
Maybe
not
that
much
little
different.
break.
Not much difference in time that they've been away. I mean, 1 year to 10 months, 2 months difference, not a big
Yeah.
deal. I think Phil Rowe is taller. He's got better hands. Ange Lusa does have the power, but has he really finished anyone? I mean, look at his wins. They're mainly decisions, wins and losses.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either, bro. I'm gonna go with Phil Rowe by decision.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. I'll go with Rowe.
Next up, we got Ricky Simone versus Cameron Smotherman, bantamweight 135-pound, 3-round pro MMA fight. Ricky Simone, let's see, is a minus 550 favorite. Cameron Smotherman plus 390 underdog. Man, that's a huge underdog, bro.
Yeah.
Huge underdog. And that's, I guess it's because he lost to Sirki Saidi in the unanimous decision. That was like a month ago, dude. I was high on Smotherman. He couldn't put Saidi away. Definitely not putting Ricky Simone. I'm going Ricky Simone by decision.
Same here.
Yep, same. Ricky Simone by decision, bro.
He's gonna Cameron's Smotherman. That's what he's gonna do to him.
And the fucking nickname that he had, the baby faced killer.
Horrible joke.
Cody Durden. Oh my goodness.
Next up, Cody Durden versus Jose Ochoa, plus 145 underdog for Cody. Custom made Durden, Jose Ochoa minus 175 favorite. 7-1-0, 17-7-1 for Cody. Who you got on this one, guys?
I'm going with experience, bro. I know he lost
Yeah,
his
I
last
always got to
fight,
go
and
Durden.
I'm going with Durden, bro, by decision.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Same
Might be
here.
able to knock him out, bro, but I'm still going by decision.
I know a lot of
Yeah.
people are putting their money on Jose Ochoa. I'm going to go with our guy, Cody Durden, plus
Mhm.
145. I'm going to go with a dog. Like you said, experience, I think, wins this fight.
Definitely.
Ochoa can put away Loner Kavanaugh, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, I just don't see it. A lot of people are real high on him. I'm high on Cody Durden. Next
There you
up,
go.
this is a fight I want to see. Malcolm
Oh,
Willmaker,
dude,
Chris
well,
Mutino,
Maker's gonna fucking put a hurt on this guy.
bantamweight 135-pound pro MMA 3-round fight. Malcolm Willmaker, the machine, 9-0. Chris Mutino coming back to the UFC after being released 14-6-0. He got his face beat in by who was it? By Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley. It was just
Yeah.
literally punch after punch. Chris Mutino gets cut, goes on to win like 6 fights in a row on the local circuits, and
Mhm.
he comes back to take a beating, bro. I saw his I saw his interviews leading up to this event, and he's saying that he doesn't care. That's the big
Oh, dude,
that's the big
as
difference.
soon as a fighter says that doesn't, I don't care. You're
They
getting out of
care.
the game, bro.
That he doesn't care anymore. That he's over it, and he's just going out there to kill. I'm like, all right, bro,
Mhm.
you're definitely
Calm-
100% going to lose this fight. Malcolm
calm
Wellmaker,
down.
this kid is talented.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I feel bad for Chris Mutino. I'm going with a first round finish, bro.
Same here.
Oh yeah.
First round
Same
KO,
here.
bro.
And that's another lock on the night, bro. You can bet money on this one.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Parlay it up, dude. Get that dog lock and get Malcolm Wellmaker. You're gonna make some money. Michael Chiesa versus Court McGee, battle of the old guys.
Ooh.
Who am I talking? Last week was Tuesday was my
The old
birthday,
guy.
bro. I turned 47, so I shouldn't be talking. I'm 10 years older than Michael Chiesa. Minus 330 favorite for Michael the Maverick Chiesa, Court the Crusher McGee plus 250 underdog. I don't know, man. I think Michael Chiesa's wrestling is better. So I'm gonna go with a better wrestler.
Yeah,
That's
better
it.
wrestler. I think it's going to be a hard fought decision win. Could be a split decision to Michael.
I can see a
Courtney is
draw in
no
this
joke,
fight,
man,
honestly.
Nah.
if we're going on MMA math, this one's a hard one because
It
Courtney
is.
is due for a loss. I mean, yeah, he's due for a loss, and Michael Chase is due for a loss.
Right? So I could see a draw out of this. You never know, guys.
Yeah.
Cormier
Next up,
can throw some hands.
Next up, we got Paul Craig versus
Craig.
Rodolfo Bellato. Lightweight
Bellato.
205 pro MMA 3-round fight. We got Paul Craig on a 3-fight losing streak, plus 275 underdog, minus 350 favorite for Rodolfo Trator Bellato. And we saw him fight 3 months ago.
Mhm.
Jimmy Crute. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I think Bellato could get overzealous chasing a finish and walk
Get
into
caught.
a submission. So I'm not counting Bear Jew out, but I'm counting
Nope.
Bear Jew out.
I'm counting Bear Jew out because the last 3 fights I picked him and fucking lost.
Yes. I don't know what
So
I'm doing for this
if
fight
Bear
yet.
Jew
If I
loses
do
any fight,
Tapology even.
that's currents for this fool, man. So I'm gonna go with Bellato KO round 2.
Yeah.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's over for him. Next up,
Mhm.
Alonzo Menefield versus Umar Sy. Light heavyweight 205-pound pro MMA 3-round fight. We got plus 350 underdog for Alonzo Menefield, 11-0. Umar Sy, he's a minus 480 heavy favorite.
Whew.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Menefield, not very impressive, bro. He was on a 2-fight
No.
losing streak. I mean, he got starched by Carlos Solberg, Azamat, and then Julius Walker, split decision. Come on, bro. 11-0, Umar Sy. I think he gets a nod, unanimous decision.
Yeah. I agree.
Mhm.
There's a lot of fights on this card, folks. Next
Yeah,
up, we
there
got
is.
Cody Brundage versus Mansoor Abdul Malik. Middleweight, 185-pound, 3-round pro MMA fight, plus 310 underdog for Cody Brundage, minus 420 favorite for 8-0 Mansoor Abdul Malik. It looks like we got a lot of unblemished records on the night, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Whose O is gonna go? I don't think it's gonna be Mansoor Abdul Malik.
Nope.
He's probably gonna win.
Man, I bet you he's probably gonna win by KO, dude, in the third round.
Ooh. Late in the third?
Mid.
Mid?
Yeah, could be in the
Yeah.
late second round too. So
Mhm.
not in the first round for sure, but if it does, yeah, I got Malik, man.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Cody Garbrandt.
Dude,
Cody No
dude.
Love Garbrandt versus Honey Barcelos. Man, Honey's you can't count this guy out. He's been the underdog in almost every fight. He's a favorite here,
Mhm.
minus 150 favorite. No Love plus 120 underdog. He lost his last fight against Davison Figueroa. You know, seems to. I don't know, man. I like Cody, but I like Honey as well, man. I think
Mm-hmm.
he was a huge underdog in his last fight, bro, against Peyton Talbot, bro. Peyton Talbot was 9-0, got his it had to go. And yeah, man, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to watch. I don't know, man. This is a hard.
I'm going with Barcelos by decision.
Yeah, if I'm gonna pick, dude,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with a guy who's just gonna be relentless.
Yes,
Um,
Barcelo by
but
decision because Cody, I don't know.
Cody
bro.
could catch him, dude. He's got hands, man. He's still got that power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
but
We'll see.
nobody there. I totally forgot that Cody Garbrandt even existed in the UFC, bro.
I got Cody Garbrandt. I got Cody Garbrandt by face tap.
Ooh, by mushroom
Next up,
stamp.
Edmund Shabazian versus Andre Petrosky. No idea why this
Ooh.
fight is so high up on the card. Minus 205 favorite for Edmund. Andre Petrosky plus 165 underdog. He's won 3 in a row, dude, by decision. It's kind of boring. So it's kind of like a wet blanket versus a hitter. I'm gonna go with a hitter, bro. I think Shabazian
Mhm.
put the ball away, man.
Yeah.
Round 3, bro. Round 3 KO by Shabazian.
Yeah.
I'm just
agree.
not a fan. I'm not a fan of Petrosky, so
Mm-mm.
I want to see you lose. Then we got Rose Namajunas versus Miranda Maverick, co-main event, flyweight, 125-pound pro MMA 3-round fight. See, someone's trying to join us. Oh, smart.
I don't know what happened there.
Oh, yeah, Rose Namajunas. Let me look at the odds here. So we got Rose sitting in a minus 240 favorite, plus 200 underdog for our friend Miranda Maverick. Who you got on this one, guys?
Miranda.
I got Miranda. I know everybody's picking on Rose. I know Tapology has Rose winning. I mean, it's Rose Namajunas. But you also got to see the type of fights that Miranda Maverick has been putting on and the type of losses that Rose has lost. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, all her fights are basically decision, bro. And she doesn't do well against the ladies who out grapple her or muscle her around.
yeah. And Maverick is a lot bigger than her, right?
Yeah.
No,
Rose is taller.
Rose is taller, but as far as like
Miranda's got power,
size, I think she looks bigger. She's got like a wider shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I like Miranda in this fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be competitive, dude. It's gonna be back and forth. So
decision by
it
Maverick.
can go either way, man. But I'm gonna go with the edge. I'm gonna go with somebody who's got 4 wins in a row on a hot streak. Rose, I don't know, bro. She's starting to look more and more like Pat Barry. So
Oh my lord.
I'm not gonna pick her, man. Just because of that.
Morphing into Pepe.
And next up, we got the main event: Kamaru Usman versus Joaquin 170 pound welterweight, Pro MMA fight 5-rounder plus 210 underdog for the Nigerian Nightmare. He's 300 losses in a row, minus 275 favorite, 21-6-0 for Joaquin Buckley. He's been on a tear.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen Kamaru in over a year and a half. Last fight was against Kamzat. I don't know, man. The
Buckley,
interviews that
bro.
I seen with him, he just didn't seem.
He seems like he's just in there just for the paycheck, and then he wants
Yeah,
to fight out his contract, bro. And then
Mm-hmm.
those are
move on to
the
something
vibes.
else.
Those are definitely the
Yeah.
vibes that I got.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with a guy who's got momentum on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Joaquin Buckley.
Yep.
Will he finish him? I think
No.
he's gonna have to, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
he's
you're
gonna-
right. He's gonna have to KO him or submit him.
Mm-hmm. I'd say 4th round KO.
I say submission, Buckley round 2.
Ooh.
No, round 4 submission.
Okay. I say 4th round KO. So let's
Kamaru,
see.
I think Kamaru just. I don't want to see him stand and bang with this guy because he'll get knocked
Mhm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah, he
his
will.
path to victory is sticking to his wrestling, bro, and
Yeah.
taking him down. It's just, I don't know, man.
I mean,
I don't know.
Usman lost his last 3 fights against who is it again?
Well, Leon Edwards, 2 fights that he
Mhm.
lost
Yeah.
against the champ.
Kamzat.
He lost his belt, lost a rematch, and then lost to Kamzat.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, those aren't really bad losses. It's just,
No.
But
Yeah,
dude, he's
man.
going against the fucking machine.
Mm-hmm.
Joaquin,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro. That's what I'm saying. Joaquin, I think Kamaru's path to victory is relying on his strength, which is wrestling, drag it
Yep.
out to decision, tire Buckley out. And that's why I'm saying Buckley has to finish him, bro. There's no way.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll last 5 rounds with this guy dragging him down for 5 rounds.
No.
Something's gonna give, dude. So might as well be Kamaru's chin. So that wraps up the card, dude. I'm looking at maybe at a 7 or 8. I don't see.
Yeah.
I'm giving it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
I'm going
fair.
7 or an 8. We'll see after the weigh-ins tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Looks promising. Hopefully, it's as good as the poster. The fight poster is freaking dope.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Right on. Well, guys, I think we're going to be finishing early today.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Israel has launched a second wave of airstrike
Jesus.
against Iran.
Oh, God.
Oh, bro, it seems like it's just getting worse by the minute.
Mm.
It is.
All right, fellas.
Yeah, let's finish up early. Be
And
with our
get with our
loved ones,
families.
because you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, it may be
Yeah.
raining fire in a couple of minutes.
I know, right? So, all right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining and watching. And
We will
then
be
or
around next week.
listening.
Yeah. Really.
We should be seeing you next week. It all depends on what the fuck's gonna happen from here till next week. So, for all the latest combat sports news around the world, go to fightbookmma.com and go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fightbook MMA. We're the only Fightbook MMA in the YouTube. Find us in Rumble, Instagram, Twitter. Find us all, man. Just follow all of us. We're always open to talk to whoever. So hit us up. Other than that, fellas, enjoy the fights this weekend. Hopefully nothing crazy happens to where it gets canceled. All right, guys. Have a good night, man. Enjoy the family.
Later.
Have a good one.
Later.
Later.